times they almost go to him too often. Anthony tries to tie it. It's all even in Norman. The two guards for UNLV, not known as great three-point. That's where Martin likes to work, and he's rejected. Weak side help. UNLV looking for the break. Anderson Hunt fouled before he can release it. Terry Evans. Greg Anthony frees up Hunt for a three-point try. Larry Johnson with a rebound. Slapped away by Skeeter Henry's long arms and picked up by Terry Evans.
They're doubling down on Larry Johnson.
Tony Martin gives the Sooners the lead. Anderson Hunt on the break.
Whoa!
He took a shot from Tony Martin.
Tony Martin is not supposed to be able to shoot from this far out. His nickname is the Hawk, but it's all net. Watch Hunt. He almost gets undercut here. Keeps his eye up in the rim. Comes down, but he jumps up right away.
Early. Minute and 32 seconds of the contest. Billy Tubbs' hand is forced. He's got to bring in William Davis for Tony Martin. Posting up Davis. He likes to operate inside, and he's rejected by Jones. Second block in the early going for James Jones. Pointers. The dish off. Great feed by Hunt, but Augman can't finish the play.
Excellent defense by the Rebels.
Patterson with the solid position inside. Oklahoma leads it by 3. Double up. Anderson Hunt with the 15-footer.
Number 12, Anderson Hunt scores for the Rebels.
What team foul on the Sooners? 7, of course. UNLV's in the bonus situation. Larry Johnson hammered from behind by Jackie Jones. And those two are chirping a little bit. These two saw each other twice last year, Al. Both were 2-point wins.
All net.
It's tied at 7. First point of the game for the leading.
This should have been done now. What should happen? He should allow 30 seconds for these coaches to speak.
They get it inside. Jackie Jones jump hook. Nice touch. A 2-point advantage for Oklahoma.
One of the reasons is they don't have a center. They caught him that time. He got away with a walk earlier.
Coming into the game, Al, Oklahoma has forced their opposition into 44 turnovers a game over the first 3. Augman has to add to the offense. Tough break on the 15-footer. And it's off the hands of Skeeter Henry, belonging to UNLV.
Johnson or Jones to put the ball back in and get it. You need 10 of them for the Rebs to win.
Larry Johnson working one-on-one against Jackie Jones. They're going to help out Jones on that low block. Goes by the nickname Smokey, just like Mookie used the nickname, as Larry Johnson is short of the shot, but follows his own. Up and gives UNLV the lead.
They need 9 more of those, Joe, to win this game.
And we've got a violation in the backcourt. Or do we have a foul?
A
technical. Yes, a technical on Billy Tubbs.
Billy thought that Larry Johnson took a walk on the boardwalk in the
game today.
It's
UNLV had their problems last year at the free throw line.
It's different when you're shooting with no one on the line. Here's the play quickly. The ball's put up. Fouls up his own. Gives the head and shoulder fake. Right there, Billy thought that he walked. This game's over.
Rebels right now on an 8-2 run. Skeeter Henry takes it away from Greg Anthony. Henry, the distance.
Whoa!
Wow,
that's intentional. That's intentional. Matter of fact, they should have called the foul on Anthony earlier. Oklahoma's good. Oklahoma, in my opinion, is a Sweet 16 team. Here's the push. Now here's the cut across. And that should be an intentional with the ball out.
Exactly
2 shots
that.
and intentional.
He's the one who makes it happen here at the Lloyd Noble. For Oklahoma, they free up Davis.
It's going up. If William gets it down in the block slow like that, it's
5 left in the first half. Johnson using the glass. Smoking recovery with the rebound. Jones likes to take 3-pointers. Davis with the follow. And the rebound off the hands of Augman, picked up by Greg Anthony, leading the 2-on-1, and throws it right to recovery. He had Hunt. Loose ball, Johnson can't get it, and it's off of James Jones. Jackie Jones out of bounds. Lob it in the middle. Larry Johnson knocked away by Patterson, and a foul from behind on Anderson Hunt, a frustration foul.
Oh, I thought they were going to call that foul that time on Larry Johnson.
Patterson will try a 3-pointer. Rebound. James Jones. Good pass to find Augment, and he's fouled by Skeeter Henry. Hammered just a little bit.
Be the best offensive rebounder in the country.
Terry Evans back into the Oklahoma lineup with 2 personal fouls. So Evans on the floor and Martin on the floor for the Sooners. They don't want to play half court, bang it offense inside, but thrown away by Henry. Interception for Greg Anthony, and Augment walks with the ball.
Two shots, he swings back onto the bench.
Davis getting the good position inside is fouled. Butler and Moses Curry become academically eligible on the 17th of this month.
Go. Oh, I'm surprised.
And it's almost thrown away, and it is. Young wasn't expecting the pass.
He was upset with himself not taking the shot 3 seconds earlier.
Another turnover committed by UNLV, their 6th. Center in Norman, Oklahoma. The Hawk, Tony Martin. Maneuvers his way for 2.
I won't talk about your nose.
Larry Johnson for 3.
Ooh, touchdown. That'll give him the confidence.
He really does have good touch, though. Davis working on Johnson. Johnson with 1 foul already.
Nice head move.
5 points for William Davis.
Oh, that was
a shove by Anthony and a foul in the backcourt.
Fake. Larry doesn't want to pick up the second personal. Now here's recovery. See Smokey, he's overplaying Greg. Greg pushes off. The Zebra's right there, Lenny Worse. Foolish play.
Ideas from 3. Much bigger, 6'7" Barry Young. Guarding him, though. Skeeter Henry on the opposite side.
Watch the pressure they put on Cianovich.
James Jones gets the roll.
He got himself a cry at that time.
Cianovich is in there as Evans goes up with a 3. Now, this looks more like the game we expected, Al, as Evans hits the 3-pointer and gives Oklahoma a 6-point advantage. Jones again.
All the baskets they get from Jones, the Rebs, is a bonus. About 4 or 5 shots a game.
Smokey McCovery working one-on-one against Stacy Cianovich. Once again, the biggest lead so far for the Sooners. Greg Anthony. They've got to start picking up Jones. 3 times now, Jones has been left unattended.
Johnson moving up to the high post.
Larry Johnson drawing the foul on William Davis. They were just jostling underneath.
Conference should have to go with the Big 8. You don't play the Big 8 side. As the concentration came back.
Johnson capitalizes on the situation. Jackie Jones got good touch. Can't get the roll, though. He can take it inside or outside. Ties up.
Ties up.
Jones. And almost sends Lenny Wirtz into the second row. Jones again. Lost it in midair. It looked like he wanted to go with a fingertip roll and gets a break as he and Cianovich now start kicking and shoving on the ground.
Billy Tubbs does not want that fight. They don't want to trade Jones with Cianovich.
Jerry will do it right now, though.
Well, a trade right up. Oh, sure, it'd be beautiful. But Jerry's hurting. If anything problem UNLV has, they have a problem in the backcourt. They don't have the insurance. See, UNLV thought they had a kid named Thomas. They did not allow him in the school academically, even though he had 800 on the college boards.
A 6-0 run for UNLV. And he does to tie things up in Norman, Oklahoma with 9 minutes and 58 seconds left in the first half.
Real tough game to officiate. So many great athletes out there. Let me tell you something out there in the round ball world, net world, hoop world.
Inside against Jackie Jones as McCovery almost takes it away. Pretty wraparound entry pass to get it to Johnson. And they do go back to their big man.
Jones is upset. He was supposed to get help from the weak side.
Travis Bice out of Simi Valley, California. Smokey McCovery can't get on the 3-pointer, and Augment with the rebound, looking for the break. Oklahoma back in the transition game. Johnson, fingertip roll. Skeeter Henry was looking for the charge, didn't get the call. 14 points for Larry Johnson.
That wasn't a charge. Skeeter moved into it.
Larry Johnson coming over for the interception from the weak side. Good defensive pressure at both ends of the floor. And a walk on Augment. There you go.
All Billy Tubbs wants is 100 points by a team scored in the half.
Terry Evans hits the 3-pointer. Evans with a total of 11. And the Sooners regain the lead by a point.
I told you they'll constantly try to double team Zianovic.
In their game against Northeastern Illinois, they won by 95, the widest margin of victory in NCAA history. They also had the largest first half, or largest first or second half, with 97 points against the Gulls. Three-pointer for Jackie Jones. He's a big one who likes to go outside. Out of his range, Jones has to give it up. Here's the three-point shooter that just came off the bench, Travis Bice. And a good defensive play as we get ready.
They scored 71 of the 90 points, Blaylock and King. So by doing it this way, he helped. The other problem I think that UNLV has, they just went into a 15-day break, which doesn't make sense. And I asked Jerry about it, and he says, well, Lee
Tubbs has to deal with that, because after today's game, they are off for 2 straight weeks. So that's going to be something he's going to have to contend with a long layoff.
Yeah, but there's exams. I can see
exactly.
This was not for exams with the Rebs. They want to kick it down low if possible.
Jackie Jones tries for 3. Good position by the Hawk. Tony Martin with the follow. Tony Martin blocked by Stacey Augmon. Jones tries for 3. UNLV leading by 5, or making Oklahoma rather by 5.
Now they analyze it. They should get a shot from the outside right there.
Anderson Hunt arches it.
Yep.
That one came down wet.
Yep.
McCovery working in the backcourt if you've just joined us due to the 3 personal fouls on the starting guard, Terry Evans. A foul on the three-point try by Skeeter Henry. Larry Johnson picks up his second.
Bice has a little bit of an advantage. He's 6'5". Here comes the pressure. Watch how hard it will be. Now
Young as they tried to post up Tony Martin on the smaller man. Henry goes for 3. Rebound coming down to Stacey Augmon. Another break opportunity. Jackie Jones saves it, but it was last touched by McCovery for UNLV. Hunt got his man into the air and drew the foul as well. There go the towels for Jerry Tarkanian. Now, the manager for the team has to bring specific towels for Jerry Tarkanian.
up. Nice defensive play by Augmon.
Jones will be called on the foul on Jackie Jones.
College ball players that ended up winning him that national championship 3 or 4 years ago down in the Crescent City.
Jackie Jones with the 2 free throws, 3:21.
A flat game so far. Hunt's going to bottom that out.
Larry Johnson wasn't boxed out at all. Can't get the roll, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Feather light touch. Goes at 6'7", 250. Odessa Junior College Player of the Year last season. Jones on the drive. Looked like it was deflected again by James Jones. And we've got a jump ball.
Inside, they'll take the outside shot. They got it. It's going up.
Off of Davis as it was stripped away by Barry Young. Helping out James Jones underneath defensively. Almost taken away from Jones. Slapped away from behind. Defensive play by Tony Martin. Henry leading the break. Tony Martin. He's great from within 15 feet, but that was an 18-footer. A couple of times out, but really hasn't tried to fill it up. Now he goes. Gets his first one.
That'll teach you. I tell you what, the next time he touches the ball offensively, it's going up. The 1-1-3 zone.
Martin with a great position inside. Gives the Sooners the 2-point lead once again. 8 points for the Hawk, Tony Martin. Under 45 seconds left in the first half. Zianovic almost trapped in the backcourt. Jones fouling Jones. Jackie fouling James.
You realize that come the second half that Augmon is going to get on his afterburner.
For Davis inside. They take away that pass. Jones.
NBA range.
Followed by Martin at the buzzer, and it counts. A boost for the Sooners on their way to the halftime locker room, and Sark can't believe it. First half belonged to Oklahoma when they were on top by 6. They free up Johnson. Uses the glass over Jackie Jones, and it's a 1-point Oklahoma advantage. Away for Tony Martin. Greg Anthony, the little guy going in there for the rebound. Looking for the break, he finds Augmon. Augmon found it hard to believe he was that open in the middle of the lane. Into the second half. UNLV had the lead for a very short period of time. Terry Evans with a knifing move. Ball lost by Greg Anthony. No foul called. Turnover committed by UNLV is their 10th.
Here's the kick inside. Now Ogman stays with the ball and gives a finger roll. Gives one of those condor wings spreading out there.
Man-to-man all the way for Oklahoma, except in the backcourt trap. Johnson gets his man into the air. Good head, shoulders fake.
Yeah, good head and shoulders fake. Got him into the air, then went into him looking for the two-shot foul. High school, you're supposed to go to SMU. And that's when SMU ended up getting the death penalty. Then he went on to Odessa College and became a super JC All-American.
He narrowed his choices down to UNLV and Oklahoma. So it was tough for Billy Tubbs. He almost had Johnson. There's the interception for Greg Hunt. Stacey Ogman with a big play at the opposite end, though, to make that steal. UNLV lead. And that is their biggest lead of the day. Recovery. He can't find it. Larry Johnson with the rebound. Ogman almost losing it and does. They hit the big man in the open court again.
That's 5 turnovers hitting the big man on fast breaks. Want to muscle it.
Rejection
nice
by Jones.
He's out to give him some space to release the pass.
Sooners have it, but they're down by 3. Scooter Henry. He's with a good penetration move. Johnson this time against Martin. Did he walk? Stepped on the baseline. Same result. A turnover, giving the ball back to Oklahoma.
Watch Stacey indeed.
Evans tries to give the Sooners the lead and does so. His father, a two-time All-Big Big 8 performer right here for the Sooners. Johnson may have gotten away with a walk. And a foul coming up. It'll be on Jackie Jones, and it'll be his 4th.
Butler comes back and scurry.
Greg Anthony doesn't even find the rim. Break coming up from recovery. No foul was called. Billy Tubbs can't believe it. Larry Johnson loses. McCovery gets it.
What happened there was fouls both sides. It might have been 3 or 4 fouls. Billy's trying to keep the crowd in the game.
It's a shame he's not getting into it.
Here comes the last sequence. Both go up there. They obviously catch a part of Smokey. Now the ball comes down. There's hands all over Johnson. But the ref figures, I missed the other one. Let's miss this one. And they get a chippy.
Oklahoma.
That was token pressure up court.
Anthony got away from recovery. Opposite side. Anderson Hunt hits the jumper.
Basket by Anderson Hunt.
Or Jack Dempsey clock.
UNLV has a 3-on-1 break if they can convert. Jones on the reverse doesn't even draw iron, but draws the foul on William Davis.
JJ here can tie it up.
Only a 40% free throw shooter coming in.
Kill his dribble.
Very patient now for a freshman. Davis.
Well, he's a redshirt freshman. They kept him out last year.
And Holmes is fouled from behind by James Jones.
Double-breasted suit. It's nice. But you're going to get a T.
Knocked away by Greg Anthony from recovery. And the Rebels lead it by 1. Cheater in for the first time, the junior from San Diego. Davis, where he likes to work, but doesn't get the jump hook over Larry Johnson. Before the game, Johnson was hitting 3-pointers. Ogman, it'll count if it goes. To 20. Foul shots have been a problem for UNLV today as Ogman hits 1 of 2. To William Davis. So instead of Henry's 3rd, it'll be Davis's 3rd foul. Henry caught in the air, makes it count.
That was
like
a prayer.
A jump pass.
Oh, that was a difficult shot.
With Al McGuire. Tied up affair at 58. Ogman tries to break the deadlock. Ogman starting to pick up the pace offensively in the second half. He only
said he needs 12 points in this half for the Rebs to win.
Anthony after it. Retrieved by Holmes.
Sherlock. Sherlock hit it.
He's not wearing the goggles today, Al. Once again. Larry Johnson. Tough shot off balance. Evans, who's been perfect from the floor and continues to be. He has hit 5 3-pointers.
Coach.
They just hit that 3-pointer to give Oklahoma the lead.
Number 5, Cianovich in the lineup now.
Stevens working on Cianovich. Posting up Davis. Blocked by Jeter in a jump ball situation. Big play by Chris Jeter off the bench.
It goes the ball down low. This is nice, clean D.
5 underneath. A shove against Oklahoma on the inbounds pass. Gives it back to UNLV. And
It felt like 2 minutes to talk. That elbow's tight. Automatic.
Cianovich has 8 points, and all 8 coming from the free throw line, where he is 8 of 8 on the afternoon. Johnson on the low stack.
It's not there, Johnson. You got to kick it out.
Cianovich got caught in the air in no man's land. Break coming up for Davis. Holmes follows. Kermit Holmes with his first 2 points. Barry Young likes to square up for the 3-pointer. And he's cold coming off the bench. Followed for Augman.
Basket by Stacey Augman.
UNLV was going with a 1-1-3 matchup zone. Henry
What
takes
a,
Anderson Hunt right out of the play.
what a pick by William Davis. Yeah, I heard it was a dance.
Augman can't get his second straight, and McCovery corrals it.
Age takes it out of you.
Evans beats Hunt to the baseline, but can't finish off the play. They're not used to this at the Noble Center in Norman. A team holding onto the ball this long. Almost thrown away. Augman saves it to Johnson. Heads up play by Augman. Davis.
Nice.
Gives the Sooners a 1-point lead in the 19th lead change in this game. There have been 14 ties as well. Vice in the game. And
Vice. Boy, Vice just pushed
Evans
off.
right in front of Lenny Wirtz.
Oklahoma is in. Has already committed 7.
McCovery fouled by Vice on his way to the basket. He only went through about half the drills yesterday.
Yeah.
This has been the team of nicknames in recent years. Smokey McCovery, and Mookie Blaylock, and Skeeter Henry. Lee.
They're going to have to take Smokey out of there. They got to get him out. He can't play D.
Johnson pushing off underneath. Coming in now for Oklahoma for the first time this afternoon.
Industry in Pittsburgh or the brewing business in Milwaukee or Idler. But the basketball in Las Vegas is one of the few things they really, really connect with.
At the Noble Center. Augman's on the bench. Joe, a little bit out of his range, but he'll hit it anyway.
Big, big basket. It wasn't recruited as a scorer. He's very strong.
Aggressive man-to-man all the way in the second half for UNLV as Mike Harris comes off the bench to hit a jumper. A 5-point bulge once again for the Sooners. Big trip again for Young this time. Does he get the roll? No. And Holmes has the board. 5. They find Davis. That's the shot they wanted. Anthony finds a lane. He can't convert, and it's tipped in by Johnson.
Johnson gets the basket.
He's free for 3. Again, he finds it.
One of the things that's happening is
Thrown away by the Rebels.
on the defensive end, Joel. Greg Anthony has 3 personal fouls. He can't wait 4 minutes. That's the next commercial timeout. They score again. He'll take it.
Holmes on the follow is short after the Harris Smith. Another try, and Holmes is fouled.
Foul that time by J.J.
He didn't see any action in the first 20 minutes of play. Keeps a lot of balls alive on the inside. And he gives Oklahoma their largest lead of the afternoon now at 7 points. With Greg Anthony on the bench. Young almost walked. Johnson doesn't get the roll. Tipped in by Augman.
That was a close call. I don't know if that's Augman or Johnson. Who was it?
The Sooners. Holmes out of his ring. Tries it anyway. Rebels will give him that shot. Johnson with a big rebound. 2-on-1 opportunity for Augman and Hunt. Ogman doesn't get the slam dunk.
Wow.
Evans with the one underneath.
Did he go upstairs? Unbelievable how high he went.
Martin with the fall away. The follow not there for Henry.
Yep, Skeeter almost put it back in.
Zianovic tried to pick it up behind Ogman, though.
Talk over. Just watch how high he goes. Up, and away. Now he grabs the rim because he's off balance and get injured. That's legal. I thought that.
Deal for three. Anderson Hunt doesn't get it. Johnson. He can't buy it. And he picks up a foul in the process.
That's what you
Mike
call.
Harris came up with a rebound.
That's a frustration foul.
It's a total of 2 points. Way short. Wraparound pass inside. Johnson will go to the line to shoot two. Good entry pass and a good look by Anderson Hunt. The leading scorer for the Rebels at the line.
College.
Henry had the pass deflected by Young. He was trying to get it inside to William Davis.
Whoa.
And Henry commits the foul. Ogman will go to the line.
Wasn't intentional, just bodies bumping.
Be tough. Be real tough. Ogman can't hit the front end of the bonus situation. 4 fouls as Harris tries one. Davis took it away from Stacey Ogman.
It's Johnson time.
Ogman gets it.
They'll prove it when Butler comes back next week.
Then you've got a true center in there. As the jump hook is good by Skeeter Henry. 15 points for Henry.
I'd go back down underneath.
Penetration. Knifing. Moved by Anderson Hunt. He doesn't get the basket. He's got a good chance of drawing a foul. It's a player on the floor for the Runnin Rebels. Harris tries the drag shot, and he last touched it. The scoop does not work for Harris. And when we come back, the Rebels will get the ball back. You think he's had some tough times in the center? Ogman and Johnson, the only 2 forwards, true forwards out there. Ogman, double clutcher. Loose ball comes up for Terry Evans. Is Skeeter Henry going to find it? Yes.
A star is born. Terry Evans is a star. He has 3 more years after this. I guarantee by his junior, senior year, you will be getting Mookie Blaylock and talking about Terry Evans.
He's got great vision on the floor. Henry only at 63% at the line last year. 50% so far this season. Comes up with a critical one with 2:26 remaining.
He has confidence.
That's the only reason they have Bice in there. Anthony forces it. Low percentage shot for Greg Anthony off balance. Anthony, or make it Evans rather, throws it away, but it's given right back. Taken away by Anthony, but a foul at the opposite end.
No, it wasn't a foul. After he caught the ball, Harris walked.
Starting job, they thought Terrence Mullins, or this young man who just came in, Smokey McCovery, would be the guard opposite Skeeter Henry this year.
A lot of time.
5-point Oklahoma lead. Johnson on the leaner.
Ooh. Prime time shot.
29 points for Larry Johnson, averaging 23 coming in.
I wouldn't milk it. I'd go for the basket. Play your style. Put it up. That's it.
Davis against Ogman, and Davis wins out.
That was smart.
Anderson Hunt for 3. Rebound for Holmes.
You got a foul. Foul. Come on, foul. Bice, foul him. Why not? What's the difference?
Bice fouls his 4th. No intentional foul is called. 1-and-1 situation for Terry Evans, and they start to celebrate.
Now beat the talk. The last 4 times out doesn't happen often. I know Georgetown's done it the last 4 times too, I think also, or did it 4 times.
Evans at the line.
7 seconds left. Then the crowd can really hoop it. Missed it. All right, they got 1 timeout left. Now a 3-point shot. Here we go.
And then use that timeout. Slapped away from Anthony. McCovery with a defensive play and a foul on Bice.
That's Skeeter. He's happy. The crowd now is enthused. Talk is saying to myself, hey, finally, starting next week, I get back Moses Scurry. I get back Butler, my All-American.
4-0.
Every place that Billy Tubbs has gone, he's been a champ. I remember at Lamar.
Next, right after Oklahoma UNLV basketball, Anthony with the foul. They called that last one an intentional foul finally. Point so far. Make it 24. Skeeter Henry's got 17 in comparison to Anderson Hunt's 14 for UNLV.
In Providence. He has good court vision, excellent passer.
Young for three. Greg Anthony will try a three-pointer. Wagner with the rebound. They don't have a choice but to bring it back out. And it goes over to Smokey McCovery. So they'll count it down in Norman as the Sooners beat the Rebels for their 34th straight win at home.
That shows this man's a coach. Billy Tubbs is a coach, a great coach.